No.
Why?
You shouldn't put your life on hold for somebody else. Not really.
You shouldn't put your life on someone else. You shouldn't expect them to wait. That's that bag. You know, I think people in relationships need to understand from the jump that as much as we're together, we're very much separate. And your journey is yours. Like, I'm not trying to control you. You can ultimately do what you want. But know that there's yeses and there's no's. And if you go to jail for 35 years, I mean, surely you can't expect me to not free it up. You get what I mean? Like 35 years, it's
a
like...
long time, bro. That's a lifetime.
And if a person... No, I'm not even 35. Let's say 7.5.
Let's say 6 months.
Let's say 6 months, right? If you're telling me that you think that I should wait, then we need to like reevaluate our situation. You get what I mean? Because there's got to be like some kind of freedom with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting, you know, I wouldn't be a person that expects a person to not do what they feel like they have to do. This is why I don't really like look at situations so intensely, because I'm not trying to be so into it to kind of like fall into a space of where I expect them to operate how I may operate. Don't make no sense.
I think if you're with someone, anyone can go to jail really, but if you're with someone that's more likely to go to jail than the average person, right? I think from the jump you should be saying, there's nothing wrong if you want to stay and be faithful and whatever that situation. There's nothing wrong with that if you do choose to do that. But from the jump you should make it very clear that if your life goes left and you go to jail, that I am not waiting for anything. Regardless, doesn't really matter. I'm not waiting. It's not happening. So as long as everyone makes it clear in their expectations, that their expectations, then that should be fine.
Do you think though, does it make a difference what they go in jail for?
No. Look, life. Time's an illusion, but time waits for no man, yeah? Or woman. Time waits for no person. But if someone goes to jail, you're asking a lot. To be like, put your life on hold for 3 months, 2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be. You're asking someone to like just stop whatever they're doing, and you probably going to jail is probably disrupting their life anyway and their routine. So it's just, I just think it's unfair. So I just don't think, I personally don't think anyone should wait.
And like, you can avoid getting to that point and being shocked at whatever decisions made by having the conversation in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, would you? And if you don't get the answer that you expect, then you can make a conscious decision to step away from that person if you expect them to wait. You know what I mean?
I agree. I kind of agree with you guys in the sense that, as you said, to be putting your life on hold, and sometimes it's not even putting your life on hold, it's putting yourself through more pressure and more disarray if you wait. If especially if it's not something you've just actively said, no, that this is what I actually want to do. Again, if it's your choice, then that's cool. That's down to you, because you fit that around your life accordingly. The only thing I question is, like, for myself, I do wonder if it would make a difference on the reasoning behind them and the length of time combined. So, say for example, if I'm in a relationship with my partner and I know full well that person's innocent and they're wrongly accused of something and put inside, I question, would I fight the fight for them? You know, like whether it be to challenge the courts, to do this and to do that. Obviously I know it's more time, it's more pressure and like whatever else, but could I say that I wouldn't stand by them?
Yeah, that's quite different
in a situation. If it was a situation like that, I don't think that I could just walk away and be like, well, you know what, you're on your own, because I know they're wrongfully accused. But
that's different. That's like a real specific example.
But on a normal, if you're out here doing your thing and you know that if you get caught, there's that chance, then for me personally, yeah, I'm that person that would have had that conversation, innit? Just even if it was a light-hearted, oh, what would you do, like, if I went to jail, like, or if you did, I would say I'm not gonna wait, because you know what you're doing, and you know what you're getting into. So if we are then together still after I've said that to you, then as you said, you know, innit?